Sisters, run for cover. This is a sassy niggas apocalypse.
Don't let the world in my sight. Don't let a moment go by. Nothing can stop us tonight. Bailamos.
The motherfuckers who have pink toes, sassy.
Let the rhythm take you over, bailamos.
The motherfuckers who have brown fingers, sassy.
Te quiero, no olvido, bailamos. Wanna live this life forever, bailamos.
The Africans, sassy.
Te quiero, no olvido, te quiero. Oh, tonight we dance.
Tout nèg yo sassy.
Como te quiero, como te quiero, como te quiero.
Now I ain't want to be the one to say it, but during Black Women's Black Hispanic Azúcar Month, LaGuardia and Izzy got y'all looking real crazy, okay? One thing about Hispanics, that guitar going you know what? I should have did La Vida Loca. Did y'all know that Ricky Martin is gay? During Black Women's Black Hispanic Month? I know that ain't got shit to do with Love is Blind, but bitch, I'm just finding out that Ricky Martin is gay. This is crazy.
Como te quiero, como te quiero, como te quiero.
What's up, y'all? It's your sister. Welcome back to my Chanel, y'all. Thank you so much for all the love that y'all been giving me on the last couple episodes of the reviews, child. Let's go ahead and get into this review. Remember, I said that I wanted to really dissect the last 30 minutes of episode 7. I just feel like that just deserves its own episode. It's so much shit that goes down. But before I get into the episode, there's a couple things I do want to touch on. It's been a lot of tea pouring into social media that I want to get into, so I want to do that. Before I do all that, again, to all y'all who have been buying me housewarming gifts, thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I've only have a couple things left on my list, and honestly, some of y'all have messaged me saying, damn Jess, like I want to buy you a gift, but I'm broke. You don't have to buy me a gift. Don't feel pressure to buy me a housewarming gift. Like, if you want to bless me, cool. I did see that there were some things that were on the list that were really expensive. Remember, when I first made the list, it was for family. So I was expecting. So I did start taking stuff off of the list. And I've put like cheaper items. Like, you know, I need something to cover my food in the microwave. So if you want to buy me a microwave cover, please do. I need some kitchen towels. So if you want to do that, I'm adding that stuff to the housewarming gift. The link to my housewarming gifts list on Amazon is going to be in the description. So if you want to bless me with anything, please, please, please do. But if you don't have it, it is fine. Do not feel pressured to bless me with anything. You watching this video is a blessing enough. Trust and believe that, okay? Thank you. And again, I am gonna be having a Friends Miss that's gonna be specifically to all my sisters who did bless me with a housewarming gift. So stay tuned for that. It will be at Dancing Crepes, which is Yandy's restaurant here in Atlanta. I will give y'all a month's notice. So you will have a month, you know, to make your arrangements for you to come on down, and we're gonna sit down and have some good ass food, okay? The lead chef at her restaurant is Haitian, so we're gonna go full blown Lil Haiti night, okay? So I'm really, really excited, and again, thank you all so much. All right, let's get into the tea first before we go into these episodes, okay? So first of all, there were a couple cast members. Remember, I told you guys I felt like, okay, maybe no other couples got married, because for them to only have 3 couples get engaged, I'm sorry, maybe no other couples got engaged, because for them to have 3 couples make it to Mexico or whatever they went for the honeymoon, which is really pre-marriage moon, whatever. For them to only have 3 couples, I was like, okay, that means that they just really didn't have nothing, because they would have cut to another episode. But apparently, there was another couple down to the Mexican seas with the 3 couples that did get engaged. So let me go ahead and pull up on the TikTok streets for the tea. Hold on.
It gets worse, because apparently this couple, Renee and Carter, not only got engaged, not only went to Mexico, but moved in with each other, did the whole experiment, made it down the aisle, and their story was completely cut.
Oh,
which
hell
is
no.
really bizarre, considering we only got 2 weddings this season when there were in fact 3.
Well, damn.
Allegedly. A lot of you guys were commenting on me, Rob, and Aisha's live last night saying that Renee and Carter were actually married. However, that's not true, because you can see here that Renee and Carter actually did file for a marriage license, but it was not returned, meaning
What
they
that
did not
mean?
get married. However, Renee is currently married,
Period.
but not to Carter.
Oh,
You
shit.
see here that this was filed in May of 2022 and not returned, meaning they didn't get married. But in March of 23, she was married. So 9-10 months after walking down the aisle and saying no to somebody, she got married to somebody else.
I know that's right.
I'd be wondering, like,
Shit.
well, why didn't we see their story? Why didn't Netflix cut them? Word on the street. And this is just a rumor, so do what you will with this information. Word on the street is that the guy that Renee is currently married to was her boyfriend during filming, and production found out and cut them out of everything. If you were wondering...
Wait a damn minute. Now, wait. I'm sorry. What? What the fuck is going on? So, does casting, do the casting even try? Like, do y'all be doing y'all... Love is blind, people. Do y'all even try to do y'all research? This is embarrassing. So, sister girl was in a whole relationship the entire time. She went on the show, got to the altar with this with Carter, who, by the way, I thought he was cool. Remember in the beginning, even like Stacy was like, man, I cannot wait. I want to know what Carter's about. You know, he just seems like anything in a can, Carter, like, you know, fishing, Carter, like, she kind of called him a hillbilly without saying it. But Carter seemed cool until he made that little comment after everybody found out the whole JP thing and Taylor thing, and he was like, oh, JP's the Mr. America, Captain America. That's exactly who I want my daughter to meet. And so now, after hearing him say that Captain America, Mr. January 6th, Mr. Insurrection, after him saying Mr. Insurrection is who he'd like for his daughter to marry, I was like, okay, so I need to see your trump card. It's giving very much Make America Great Again. Like, what the fuck? It's giving very much slavery. It's giving very much, it's giving Jim Crow. That's what it's giving. It's giving Jim Crow. So, yeah, like, I lost any enthusiasm I had for Carter when he said what the fuck he said. I was like, okay, yeah, no, he's one of them. He's definitely a Trumper, okay? But yeah, so basically, she went on the show while she was still in a relationship. They applied for the marriage license. Obviously, they didn't go through with the actual marriage, and she ends up marrying the guy she was in a relationship with the entire time. So it looks like sister girl just went on the show just for fame. And it's crazy because, do y'all remember, like, was it me or like the first couple episodes to even now, just every clip that I've seen of Renee, it was like funny. I'm like, damn, why didn't they show more of this girl? She's cute, she's pretty, she's funny. I mean, this was her damn slogan to come on the show. Let's be for real. Let's be for fucking real. I'm excited to find a baby daddy because clock's ticking. The girl wasn't even here to look for nobody's husband. She wasn't here to look for no husband. She was here to smash, child. She was here to get her eggs cracked. Nothing else. She was here for a good time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know, Y'all should have known she wasn't serious. She was a very unserious girl. Very unserious bitch, okay? So, but yeah, she looked very entertaining. So it looked like they were filming her closely and they were building her storyline, and they had plans on showcasing her. I wonder why they didn't show us this. Y'all focus on Uche and Lydia, Why y'all didn't give us this? It's giving a little, I don't know, during Black Women's Hispanic, during Black Women's Como la Forma, it's kind of giving a little microaggression, macroaggression. Because why did y'all want to show us the black pain, but you ain't want to show us the white mess? Okay, Kinetic. Okay, Love is Blind. Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue.
If you need proof that Renee was in Mexico, here she is with her little golden cup.
That's damn show is her.
She wants people to know she was in Mexico because she's been posting about this on her Instagram all day. Don't think she wants people to know she's married, and I definitely don't think she'll ever admit to like actually being with the guy she's married to now, and her being the reason that production cut their story. But I guess it's possible that you could meet somebody in 9-10 months and fall in love.
That's possible, but damn.
That's possible. Khloe Kardashian did it. That's possible. But if I had to put my little coins on something real serious had to happen for Netflix to cut their motherfucking story out completely, I'm gonna go with you probably had a man.
Yep.
Here's another screenshot of Mexico. And you notice this man in the blue with the bald head? Yeah, that's
definitely Carter's bald ass head.
Story. Even if she did have a boyfriend, I think that would have been juicy for
Hell yeah.
And like confront her with the information and tell them that they can't continue, and then like Carter look all like heartbroken and sad.
Right.
That would have been good TV. Honestly, people liked her. In the little scenes that we got of her, people liked her personality. We got a little bit of scenes of him and people liked him. I liked him up until he said that JP was the type of man he would want his daughter to marry.
Exactly.
He lost me.
Exactly.
That comment and all his fish pictures made me think that he was possibly with JP on January 6th. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Anyway,
they damn sure was down to Nancy Pelosi's office.
Their stories. So Estefania and Jared.
Wait, there's more?
Also got engaged. They did not go to Mexico.
What the fuck?
I don't know how long they stayed together after the engagement, but I do not think that they're together now. Hey.
Wait, and remember that black guy was the guy who said, the black guy, he was the one who said something to the effect that, oh, women tease him or call him small all the time, but not in those words. So he basically was lying? Okay. But I mean, shit, why they ain't show his damn story? What the fuck is going on? Okay, next.
Josh also got engaged, did not go to Mexico. Netflix dropped their story after the pods. But word on the street, allegedly, do what you want with this information, is that these two are rumored to have known each other prior to coming on the show.
What?
Mark and Erica also got engaged.
Hold on, wait a minute. A black couple?
Particularly mad about because both of them are really fucking good looking, and we needed some eye candy this season.
Right.
They was giving us nothing. Producers decided to like move forward with JP.
What?
Fucking Joker? Not these two people? Is mind-boggling to me. And what I find so funny about this couple is on my live, just pulling this out of thin air, I was like, I would like to have seen them two together because they're both attractive. In my predictions video, I was like, she gives main character energy. I would have loved to see her on my screen.
For real?
He's the best looking guy in the house, like next to Chris. This is not a good photo of him. It is because he's standing.
It's giving Milton.
But look at him.
Okay.
If he wasn't 27, I'd slide right in them DMs.
Okay, period.
I'm not saying that these are 100% accurate or what I heard.
But they would have been cute. Like, what is the story?
I will say this: the source that I got this from has not been wrong about this season yet. There was also a rumor swirling that he is currently dating somebody else from the pods.
Oh,
but I can confirm that he's a single man.
Okay.
Like I said, the source where I got all of this information about these four couples, the boyfriend, knowing each other, all that tea, why they were cut, has not been wrong since. So I'm gonna put my money on that. I'm right about these four couples. Tell me what you think in the comments. Which of these four couples would you have liked to see? Which of these four couples would you have liked to see their story? And would you be interested in talking to and knowing any of these stories? Because I can hit them up and ask to talk to them. I can hit them up and do a live with them. So y'all just let me know in the comments. There's also a rumor that she ghosted him after the pod. Allegedly.
So this young lady's TikTok is story time with Ricky. Okay, well, thank you so much for the tea, girl. Y'all go ahead and follow her if you're a TikToker. She be having all the tea, but I'm perplexed because if there were so many other stories, why did the producers choose to focus on 3 damn couples? And why would they give us JP and Taylor? I mean, I get it. JP and Taylor, that does make a good storyline. It does. I'm pretty sure they couldn't have even put together what JP told her in that hotel room when he called her ugly in reverse. You know, I still can't believe that motherfucker who looks like Robin Williams mixed with Uncle Fester said to him, like to her in that room. But why not? I need somebody in production to break it down to me. Why are y'all not showing more of these stories? Like, okay, why don't y'all think the audience will find it entertaining to see some people make it and then just drop out? I mean, we saw that with JP and Taylor. We've seen this. So why do y'all feel like we don't want to see this? It's really just giving, y'all want to give us the most chaotic stories, and it's like, listen, I love mess. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't like mess. I love mess. Do I like being in mess? No. But do I love mess? Yes, absolutely. Do I love like being entertained by mess? Absolutely. So why not give us more of the mess? I don't know. I'm very confused by that. Okay. Another piece of tea that I did find was, okay, y'all remember Miriam? Miriam was the girl who we saw briefly date Uche in the pods. And remember he was asking Miriam like what her profession was. And she was like, oh, she is a scientist, but she has a skincare product. And he was like, well, you know, what's the skin line product? Well, I offer a particular genre of skincare. And he's like, well, damn girl, like what is it? And remember I said, you know, listen, this girl's selling bleaching cream. Okay? Because it's like, if she was just selling beauty products, beauty cream, why the fuck wouldn't she just say that? It just felt like, why? Because every time he would ask her a question, she was like, I work in Russia. But I'm moving back to Houston. Oh, but I already moved back. I'm already here already. Oh, you did move back? Yeah, but I'm going to come back. And I have a skincare line. What kind of skincare? It's a particular, like, girl, what the fuck? So I really thought that she was selling bleaching cream. Somebody sent me a clip of hers on socials where she addresses this.
I'm trying to business.
Skincare. Let's address this. So at the time of filming, I was building my brand and still trying to figure it out. I struggled with dry inflammatory skin and none of the moisturizers out there were working for me. So I wanted to create a product that would resolve that issue, not just for me, but for others who suffered the same conditions as I did. And that's how Zach and Lucy was born. We have a line of body butters that deliver intense moisture to your skin. It was important for me to use ingredients that are clean, plant-based, and free of any harmful chemicals. So we have 4 simple core ingredients: shea butter, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, and vitamin E oil. The added bonus is our scents are amazing. Some of my favorites are the lavender and sandalwood or the oud mystique. This is the Arabian musk and Lebanese rose. So for more information on my products, check out zachandlucy.com.
Okay, so Miriam said, anyway, buy my products. Okay. I mean, she didn't really explain shit, but that was a good promo video, I guess. All right, kudos to you, girl. Y'all go ahead and check out Miriam's products. I mean, listen, she's a Black Women's during Black Women's Hispanic Black Women's Month, during Black Women's Azúcar Month. So you know what? We're just gonna support sis, period. All right, she said she's giving y'all moisture. She ain't say nothing about no bleach. So you know what? I will take accountability, you know, in case I am wrong here, which I don't know if she proved me wrong, but we just gonna wish her well, okay? All right, next. Before I go into more social media receipts, I want to start this video where we left off, which is the conversation with Uche and Lydia, okay? I want to reiterate this because a lot of y'all come in my comments and y'all will say things like, wow, like especially when I say things like Aaliyah's asking for abuse, right? Oh my God, like to say she's asking for abuse is wild. Maybe I need to find other verbiage, but I really don't know how to make it more plain than that. Like I said in my previous video, the signs will be there. This man gave her a lot of signs, okay? The red flags are there. Red flag, red flag, red flag. She is choosing to see this as 6 flags, okay? And so what I mean by you're asking for abuse is when it is clear that this is not a good situation, when someone is using violent speech, violent behavior, violent tone with you, which is all that Uche has done. A lot of you have said things like, and I've seen some commentators say, well, he's just calm and direct. Somebody doesn't have to be screaming. Somebody doesn't have to hit you. Somebody doesn't even have to use cuss words to be abusive to you. It's their tone, it's their choice of words, it's the tactics that they use, it's their methods that they use when they are talking to you. When you look at him speaking with Aaliyah in that coffee shop, wherever they were, it's crazy to me that now we're learning that he's saying, well, I'm gonna get to that later on. But there are receipts where he's saying they actually left on good terms, which to me is crazy. When you watch the scene, although I know it's edited, right? But when you watch the scene, Uche did not learn anything from the pods. He didn't learn anything from when he had this girl crying twice in the pods for the way he talked to her about her past relationship. When they got into this restaurant, this man was pounding her again. Like he was telling her who she was. He was telling her, oh, you didn't trust in me. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. You left. He was not taking any accountability for anything. For anything. Not once did he apologize to her and say, you know what, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I ruined this experience for you. Even if, because then, we are learning from social media, and we're going to talk about that too, but we're learning that from social media that, okay, production did tell him and Lydia not to tell the other contestants should they want to stay in the experiment, right? But you knowing that you have this big skeleton in your closet, how do you know that you're holding this big ass secret and then you simultaneously beat this girl up for something she did 2 years ago with a nigga you ain't never gonna meet? This is something she did. She cheated on her man from 2 years ago. How does that affect you? Especially right now, as you're lying to her, you're omitting to her that this girl that you were in a full-blown relationship with, he was not just sleeping with Lydia. They were in a relationship. I dissected their conversation last time. They would break up because she did something wrong or she was stalking me on Instagram. But after a while, I decided, let me give her another chance. Then then now she's stalking me in my house. But after a while, I said, let me give her another chance. There were so many after a whiles. Y'all was not like, cut the shit, right? You know what he said? He said something in that conversation, and I want to bring it back. You know what Uche gives to me? Not only is he an emotional abuser, but Uche sees suffering as a sign of endurance. And that endurance is what he looks for in a woman. Okay? Let me say that again. Maybe I'm not saying it right. Uche is looking for a woman who is long-suffering. To him, you being a long-suffering woman makes you the type of woman he wants. And I'm here to tell you, c'est pour ça, nègre africain m'bakapab. Nègre africain m'bakapab. Nègre haïtien m'bakapab. I can't. I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but I really do feel that there are certain men who see suffering as endearing. Oh, she can suffer. She's a good woman. That makes you the type of woman that they want. A woman that they can make suffer and she's still staying around, right? You know where I pulled that from? From this moment.
Being able to communicate, relationship, perhaps I've witnessed my parents go through things in their marriage that would make the experiment look like a game of musical chairs. They never abandoned each other. They never left each other. Maybe you've reached the point now where you think that perhaps you should have.
When he says that, to me, it's like, that's not a good reason to stay with somebody. Like, oh, I've seen my parents go through this and the third and they never left. Maybe your mom should have left. What this gives me is that your dad was taking your mom through the same shit and she still stuck by his ass. That's what it's giving me. A lot of you men watched your mother suffer. Okay? A lot of you men watched your mother suffer, especially African men, Caribbean men. I can't really speak for, African Americans. I'm not African American. I did grow up in America as, from the age of 7, but culturally, I am Haitian. I grew up in a Haitian household. I saw a lot of shit. I saw my mom go through a lot of shit. I saw my grandmothers, my aunts. Like, I've seen them all suffer and still stay there, right? And what I've learned when I hear a man say something like this, he's saying that he saw his mother suffer. He didn't say it word for word, but what he's saying is, because usually, like, what are couples going through? Like, let's just be real. I saw my parents go through a lot. What was the lot? What was the lot? I'm not gonna put words in his mouth, but y'all can jump in the comments and let me know. When couples say, yeah, we've been through a lot, what is the lot? What is typically the lot? Who in the relationship is typically executing the lot, and who in the relationship is usually enduring the lot? Okay? And so for him, what he's telling her in this conversation is, wow, I've seen my parents go through all this and they never left each other, and you left me, right? And it's like, another layer to this is, well, your parents been together, 30 years? This girl is coming into the pod. This is a new experience. I'm coming into this. You beat me up for shit that I did that had nothing to do with you. All the while, you were holding on to this. You were holding on to the fact that you and La Cienega Boulevardes are both in this motherfucking experience. For all I know, it could be a scheme that Todd set up for both of y'all to come to me with the bullshit, right? And you have the audacity to speak to me and to treat me the way that you have, and not once have you apologized or at least took accountability. Like, not once, right? And so for me, this is another sign of emotional abuse. It is, listen, I saw my parents go and they ain't never left each other. What the fuck does that have to do with me? Just because your mother decided to choose slavery, bitch, doesn't mean I will. Okay? I've had to tell several men, baby, I'm Haitian. I'm allergic to slavery. Okay? I'm Haitian. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm allergic to slavery. I'm Haitian, motherfucker. I don't do slavery. I'm so sorry. Okay? My ancestor did it, so I wouldn't have to. Thank you, but no thanks. Okay? They see the fact that their mothers were long suffering. And so they're looking for somebody else to be long suffering instead of learning from the mistakes that their fathers made and saying, you know what? Let me do things differently. Let me go to therapy. Let me learn how to speak and let someone else speak. Uche can hardly let this girl get a word in. So yeah, he's calm, but he's going to speak over you. He's going to drive his point till he's fucking beating a dead horse to the point where what can you say? And the fact that this girl has not gotten up and left it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me, okay? And so let's go ahead and get to the last 30 minutes of the last episode. So everybody's getting in together, okay? They about to enjoy a night together.
JP and Taylor thing, they locked themselves in too early.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No, I just feel like she hadn't given it a chance. Just got fed up with JP being quiet.
I mean, it's a relationship, dude. Like, maybe he's just not good at talking.
I'm sorry. You know what? Yeah. This motherfucker's a trumper. Yeah, this motherfucker is definitely a Trumper. Look at this. White men who wear these type of sandals, definitely Trump. If he white, if he's a white man and he got on these type of sandals, he voted for Trump. I'm telling you right now. That motherfucker is making America great again. Okay? It's giving, oh say can you see? It's giving, yeah. It's definitely giving my country things of thee. I said a sweet land of liberty, of the I sing. It's giving my country tis of thee. It's giving my country tis of thee. It's giving that this motherfucker right here was taking the staples out of Nancy Pelosi's stapler during January 6th. That's what it's giving. Let's continue. Okay, so we have Johnny coming in, and for whatever the reason, Izzy feels the need to pull Johnny to the side and have a conversation with her. Meanwhile, Stacy didn't. Stacy had no conversations with Johnny. Remember, like, Johnny was really shady to Stacy once she found out that Stacy was dating Izzy in the pods. What I liked about Stacy is Stacy never, ever really showed her hand to the other girls. She was there to find her husband. She was going to be nice to you. She's going to be cordial to you, but she's not there to make friends, okay? The thing about these bitches, they be going into these pods and they be looking for girlfriends. My girlfriend, there through thick and thin. My girlfriend, there for anything. My girlfriend. That's why you got Aaliyah punk ass crying over Lissette. She crying over LaGuardia because she done lost her girlfriend. Like, girl, get a grip. Stacy played this game how you supposed to play it. Come in, stay focused. Stay focused. I'm here for a husband. Stay focused. Stay focused. I'm here to get a man. Stay focused. I'm here to get a ring. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. I need somebody to ring my bell. I'm here to get my bells rung. Not to make friends with y'all hoes. Okay? Y'all are my competition. Let's stay focused. Okay? And so she stayed focused. She was very neutral. But you had Johnny talking shit about her. Remember, Johnny said when she found out that Izzy and her were engaged, she said, well, wait till she finds out how low Izzy's credit score is. And she also made a comment about Izzy's gonna find out his real issues with her once they're out of the pods or whatever the case may be. So Stacy was like, bitch, I don't need to talk to that bitch named Johnny. But Izzy feels the need to go have a conversation with her. So let's dissect that conversation, shall we? Okay.
And then I feel like the second we met, Chris is
but before
shit talking me.
But before we get into that conversation, child, so Johnny comes in and boom pow, she drops a bomb on us. Her and Chris are together. And within the first 10 minutes of her mother meeting Chris, the same mother who told her she wasn't meant for marriage is now telling her that Chris is the best guy she's ever dated. Let's take a look.
So that just pisses me off.
Here's Chris, child.
Wait,
whoa.
is that Josh?
No, that's
Chris.
What's up? This is surprising.
You know we're official?
Well, how official? Like,
Just boyfriend girl.
okay, like they're baby.
Oh, yeah, like
Oh.
So Chris is my boyfriend. After Chris and I ended things in the pods, we did meet at the airport. And then I feel like the second we met, the connection was still there. He's probably the best human I've ever met in my life.
Oh, not the waterworks. What you crying for? Só uma brilha, só aqui lá.
It's just,
O content?
he's such a good person.
Oh,
That on a daily basis, I'm like, I want to be more like he is.
oh, that's so nice.
My mom has met him, and she said he's the best person you've ever dated within 5 minutes.
Boy.
So,
5
the
minutes.
type of person that Chris is, and I feel grateful that he's giving me another chance.
Chris, good luck to you. Hey! Since I said my God, Chris, good luck to you. Okay? Okay, before we get into the conversation between Johnny and Izzy, did y'all catch Renee's messy ass? Yeah, Renee, y'all robbed us. Love is Blind people, y'all robbed us. I need to see more of Renee, because I feel like Sister Girl was messy as fuck. Did y'all hear what she said about Stacy? Let me hear y'all. Let me make sure y'all hear what the fuck she said. Hold on.
This morning, Stacy was like joking with me, saying she wishes shit in the cookies she made. She actually made those. She wishes shit in them, so I get to Johnny. I was like, oh God, I know. I was like,
not Stacy wishes she shitted in the cookies she made to give to Johnny. Girl, what the fuck is this? Ain't that familiar? What movie is that again? The Help? What in the hell is going on? Okay. Yeah, she was messy as fuck. I need to see more of her. And the girl sitting next to her. Y'all robbed us. Love is Blind people, y'all robbed us. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this conversation between Izzy and Johnny. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this conversation between Iggy, because he's getting on my motherfucking nerves. Iggy and Johnny, child.
Nice to see you.
You seem happy with Stacy, and I'm happy with Chris.
I'm glad I made the decision that I made. I heard a lot of sketchy shit about you. Pretty much the things that you were telling me, I wasn't the only guy you were telling.
So you're upset? I told other...
You devastated Chris. Understandable. Guys into you. Your intent was to go with me. Get that. And when Chris randomly gets a call from you to go back in and see him...
Why would it matter? You're not seeing me.
No, it didn't matter to me. What mattered to me was you told him one thing and you told me the opposite.
Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? You're engaged. She's in a relationship. Why do you give a fuck? We all know the story about, how Johnny basically told, Izzy and Chris the same story about how she decides to be in relationships, but she kind of told it in reverse. Once Iggy broke things off with her, right? So we know that. But why are you taking up Chris's fight? Chris is very well aware of this, and he has still decided to be in a relationship with her post all of this. Post them both being on the show. Post the experiment. You made the decision to go get engaged to Stacy. Okay? Why are we having this detailed conversation? Why?
Like, I could leave here with Chris and I know exactly what our life would look like. And I know how he would treat me.
So they're replaying the pods.
But I wasn't falling in love with him.
Ooh.
I'm wondering if I repeated a pattern with Izzy. I tend to go for people who are emotionally unavailable.
And you know what, y'all? Some of y'all gonna disagree with me on this, but Johnny dodged a bullet. Johnny dodged a bullet, in my opinion. Does Johnny have a lot of work to do? Yes. But Izzy ain't got shit. Izzy ain't shit. Izzy ain't got shit. But a bald head and a hard dick. Okay? Yes, this girl had a past, but she was very forthcoming with it. And remember, before she told Izzy of her past and all that, Izzy was always saying that, hey, I'm looking for a woman. I'm looking for someone who's not going to give up on me. I'm looking for someone who's going to fight for me. And even when you look at his relationship with Stacy, what was Stacy saying to her family? Oh, we fight for each other. We fight for each other, right? The moment Johnny told this man about her past, what did he do? He was like, yeah, I ain't fighting for shit, baby. My name is not Evander Holyfield. My name is not Mike Tyson, baby. Fight, no me. Yo no tengo no fight, mommy. Don't have that. Yo no tengo. His whole tone changed, and he left her high and dry. And some of y'all think he did the right thing. I always looked at him funny for that. This is the same motherfucker who in the pods was saying how basically he's looking for a new family to marry into because his family was fucking weird. Literally, in a nutshell, right? And now you're sitting here telling this girl that you found out all the sketchy things about her. As if you weren't sketchy. Like, if you really paid attention to Izzy in the pods, he was cute, but that's about it. That's about it. Let's continue with this conversation.
Are you ready for a switch? That the reason you went with me is because you would date guys that were adventurous, spontaneous, whatever your past was, and I was that.
That's true.
And you told me you would not go with Chris because you saw how your life would be with him and you wouldn't be in love with him. And and you called it. Just let me finish. I'll hear you out, whatever you got to say. And Chris...
That tone is not acceptable. This is a sassy ass bitch ass nigga. Like, this man is sassy as fuck. He's a bitch. I'm sorry. Like this season, it's like they went to Houston. It was like, can we get all the bitch ass niggas, please? All the bitch ass niggas, please get in this line and come be on Love Is Blind. This is a sassy ass nigga season. That tone is not okay, and you're not letting her get a word in, and you're bringing up shit that has nothing to do with your current situation. Why are we having this conversation?
You were his number one, and he's just like mind fucked. I was like, look, this is what she said about you, and he was just like, what the fuck? This is what she said about you.
Izzy, at what point can I talk?
Right.
I've been talking for like 10 minutes. Can I please talk now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, everything you've said has been accurate. I said, Chris, I can see a clear future. Izzy, I have the most like emotional reaction to. So then when you broke up with me, I replayed both relationships and I repeated a pattern. You were my number one. So to me, I was like fucking heart.
Then again, I wasn't.
Why are you interrupting her?
No, you were my. Okay, can you just listen to me real quick?
Right.
The whole time we were in the pods, the whole time we were dating, I had one number one. Which is why I'm now trying to make shit up to Chris for being my number two. In the end, you were right. You're not my person. I'm not your person. I think we're emotionally volatile.
Correct.
I give you advice?
No, I don't need your advice.
If I could give you advice, not the motherfucker who doesn't have any plates at home. Not the motherfucker who ain't got no cups at home. Not the motherfucker who ain't got no nightstand. Not the motherfucker who clearly doesn't have his own apartment, because the streets are saying that your apartment, Iggy, was an Airbnb. Somebody needs to advise you to get a real motherfucking job and get some real motherfucking money in your motherfucking bank account, and so you can shut your motherfucking ass up. Shut your ass the fuck up. Ain't nobody ask you for no motherfucking advice. Okay? You need to be worried about how you gonna make sure that your love can provide first class tickets for Stacy's next vacation. Her daddy said love needs to fly first class. First class, up in the sky, popping champagne, living my life in the fast lane. Whoa, I want chance for the fabulous. Whoa, the flossy, flossy. Your ass needs to be worrying about that. Who is advising you? Who is advising your bald-headed ass on making sure that your finances are straight so that you can make sure you got $20,000 in the bank just in case her AC blows out tomorrow? These sassy niggas be worrying about the wrong motherfucking things. You worrying about the wrong motherfucking things. You too sassy. You too sassy. Ain't nobody ask you for no advice. Ain't nobody even ask you for this conversation that y'all having right now. This is so unnecessary. Didn't I tell y'all in the last review, this motherfucker is just an unnecessary person. Just everything about Iggy is unnecessary. Everything. Let's continue.
You do need it, because honestly, it's not just me. Everyone thinks you're sketchy as fuck.
Okay.
Honestly, like...
Thank you.
And this is not to bash you. This is just... I was emotionally invested in you at a point in time.
This is not to bash you, but I'm gonna bash you. This is not to bash you, but my sassy ass is gonna bash you. Be for fucking real. Be for fun. Like, and look at her face. Her face is me. Like, this is just like, who asked this? Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking to me?
Glad that I didn't end up that way. Not because of our connection. It's everything that I heard.
Should you maybe realize exactly what you're saying, and it was
I know
nothing
exactly
to do
what I'm
with
saying.
me, and it has everything to do with talk? Because that's not who I am as a person, and isn't what
So,
everyone else
so
is
who are you?
saying.
Because that's what the experiment's about.
Why do you care?
I'm trying to tell
Who
you.
are you? Why do you care? Your fiance is at the bar. Make your way. Your fiance is over there. Make your way. Go find out who is your fiance. What is your fiance? What does your fiance need? Make your way. Make your way. Make your way. Why are you trying to figure out who she is? What the fuck is going on?
Listen to me. So I don't know what I'm going to tell you.
I've listened to everything about you.
Because I'm not sketchy as fuck. Do you think I would end up with the nicest guy in here if I was sketchy as fuck? You don't know my story, and y'all are the sketchy as fuck ones, so I'm done with this. You aren't even listening to me.
Period. You're a bitch.
Good luck to you, bro.
And that's what happens when you're caught up in your bullshit.
Yo, this man is weird. So now you have Johnny crying, and then you have Iggy going up to Stacy, and he's like bragging about pounding her down during their argument. It's just the weirdest thing.
Okay.
You think I don't deserve you? That's what you're telling me.
Like, has her dead ass crying.
He has no idea what we're about. Yeah.
For me, the most of you saying, like, I know how great that guy is. You're a piece of shit.
You're not. You know you're not. Don't listen to somebody who's trying to hurt you.
He was like saying that y'all had talked about me and y'all both had decided I was a terrible person.
You think I'd be so terrified inside that?
It's not.
Just to make you so confident.
God, I hate him.
I found out that he's not a bad person. But the people who are important don't think you're a bad person. What?
So now you have
No, I'm good. Yo, I called her out on her shit.
Which was what?
And I was like, dude, you're so fucking sketchy. Like, I was fucking railing her.
What did she say?
She's like,
I was fucking railing her. I was telling her how sketchy she is. I was fucking railing. This guy is a bitch. Stacy, run for the fucking hills. This man is a bitch. And I know Stacy's not the biggest fan of Johnny, but I'm pretty sure when Stacy watches this back, this will be her reaction. Why? Why? Just why? Why this conversation? And why do you feel such joy about basically beating this girl up with your words? A girl that you've been detached yourself from way before we got out of the pot. It's like, what is this? What is this? What, like... This season has drained me. This season has drained me. This is like the sassy apocalypse. What is going on? Okay, so let's go ahead and get to Uche, who makes a fucking appearance. And to me, I'm just like, what? Towards the end of the episode, by the last 10 minutes, who makes an appearance? Uche and his motherfucking turd haircut and squiggly ass hairline is on my motherfucking screen. I'm just asking, who hates me this much that they would have Uche pop up on my screen again? Y'all not tired of torturing us? Kinetic, Love is Blind people, Netflix? We are tired. I'm fatigué. I'm back up on call. Oh, I can't. call.
Lydia, you want to chat?
No, really? But if that happens.
I feel it on that.
Let me chat with you.
I feel her on that.
I need a drink, though.
I think it's very possible that Lydia came into the experiment with the wrong intentions, and I want to get to the bottom of it. I just need an explanation. When we first met, I think that there was this instant spark, this instant attraction, this instant connection between us. I think the fact that I felt wanted by you, needed by you, I think that brought me closer to you. You had a lot of qualities that I really liked. Thought, oh, she's smart, she's ambitious, she's caring. You find out my favorite color, and the next time I see you, you're wearing a blue dress.
Again, does this sound like somebody he was just taking to Pound Town every now and then? Does this sound like somebody who was taking to Pound Town every now and then? They were in a relationship, y'all. They were breaking up and getting back together. Breaking up, getting back together. Breaking up, getting back together. Fucking, breaking up, getting back together. This was a relationship. And I think in one of the episodes she said they initially met in 2020. This was shot last year, 2022. So from 2020 to the top of last year. So between a year and a half and to 2 years, these people were involved with each other. That is a relationship. This is not somebody who was just fucking. This is not somebody who just went on a couple dates with. No. They were in a relationship. Let's continue.
You find out my favorite drink, and then the next week you send over a bottle. And it's like those things, I could see you putting in that effort every day. And that's one of the things I really loved about you. I think we just need to both be honest, you know? No lies, no drama, no BS. I'm not saying that you are. You remember the first argument we had where you weren't being exactly honest with me, right? And
You weren't being honest with me.
Period.
In that moment I was, because I revealed everything to you.
I revealed everything to you. So, first of all, as I'm watching this, especially in the rewatch, I'm like, okay, why are you bringing up the start, the beginning, the history of your relationship, the first argument we got into? What does that have to do with right now? What does that have to do with the fact that this is a scheme that Todd set up? What does that have to do with right now, right? And also, remember from the beginning, I've pointed out that Uche is an omitter. Does he tell the truth? Yes. Does he tell the entire truth? No. And what he does is he likes to set up the scenario and present the facts that go with the narrative that he wants to paint of the scenario. And he pounds that out, he flushes that out, and he doesn't give you a chance to get your stuff in, right? And so now he structures it so well to the point where now you're arguing with what he's bringing up instead of you presenting what your facts are. He is an attorney at heart. This is what he does. This is what he does. And this is what he's done with Aaliyah. And now you're seeing that not only is this what he's doing with LaGuardia, but he's been doing this with LaGuardia. Been. Okay? Let's continue.
In return, you lied to me as far as action. I'm not trying to like argue back and forth.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but your perspective, and I'm telling you, like, I didn't lie to you.
If you weren't being honest with me, why was I upset then? Explain that.
You get upset with everything. If you weren't lying to me, then why was I upset then? You're the same person who was upset at Aaliyah for leaving after you lied to her twice. You basically omitted that you knew Lisette. And then when she went back to talk to LaGuardia, finally you admitted that not only did you date La Cienega, but Aaliyah had to bring to you the fact that Lily Beth told her that y'all was fucking up until 3 months ago. So, and then you got upset with that too. Then you got upset that she left. You never see the wrong in what you do. You're always the victim. That's why you got upset. Let's continue.
What was I upset about?
Okay, I'm not gonna relay.
What was I upset about?
Experiences.
Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you, Lydia, I'm not trying to argue over what it was.
But
you are.
Well, what happened? Okay, let me explain to you. You asked me a question. I was honest with you, and I said, "What made you ask that question?"
After a while,
okay.
But I told you the truth at the end of the day, and then I asked you.
No. You see, when she's like, no, you told me the truth after a while. He's like, oh, well, I told you the truth at the end of the day. No. She had to pound the truth out of you. I hope y'all are listening to what this motherfucker's saying.
You asked that question and you were not honest. You said, "Oh, I just had this intuition."
And I did.
You were going through my things.
I was not going through your things. I opened a drawer.
Lydia, you weren't honest about that. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. Lydia, hold on.
No.
You didn't say, "Hey, Uche, I went through your things." You're not going to talk to me like that. And this is how I know.
At the end of the day, we are not supposed to be together, right?
I want to finish. I'm not even done telling you everything.
I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not even done telling you everything. You're not trying to have a discussion with her. You're just basically dictating to her what it is. And here's the thing. What does this conversation have to do with what the real issue here is? Uche, you were in the experience. Lydia is in the experience. You got close to Aaliyah. You basically got engaged to Aaliyah without telling her the truth. Or, well, we're about to get engaged to Aaliyah. You made Aaliyah your girlfriend and waited until you were about to propose to her to tell her about Lydia, right? Lydia knew that you were here. Lydia knew that you were, getting serious with Aaliyah. And she got close to Aaliyah. And so that's the conversation that needs to be happening right now. I could see if you guys are having that conversation. Why are you coming in here rehashing your relationship? Like I said in the previous video, if y'all gonna sit here and make Lydia the villain because she was going through girls' Insta stories because obviously this man was lying to her, he was cheating on her, I call cap on that. I call bullshit on that. All of y'all have done that. All of y'all have done that. Let's be serious. She's just stupid for not having a burner account. But all of y'all have done that. Okay? I do that to dudes I just start talking to. I get on my burner. I go through your shit. I gotta make sure that you ain't got no girlfriend. I gotta make sure that you have no girlfriend. Niggas be lying. Okay? So I gotta do my research. I'm having my private investigator. Yeah, I'm checking everything. Cause you're not about to be getting me. You're not about to Kelly Clarkson my ass. No, sir. You're not about to Holly Berry my ass. No, sir. No. I need to know. I need to know. Baby, call me Mark Anthony. I need to know. M'besoin connaître. M'besoin savoir. Okay? I need to know all this. I need to know. Okay? And so I'm not understanding why we're rehashing the relationship. And look at him too. It's like he's really enjoying the man is a demon. This man is a demon. I'm sorry. I would definitely hire him as my lawyer. I would definitely hire this motherfucker to be my lawyer. Yes. Absolutely. In the court of law, you need a demon like this. This is the type of demon you need. This is the type of demon right here. You need that. Yeah. You need that.
Yeah. We are not supposed to be together, right?
I want to finish. I'm not even done telling you.
I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, hold on. Let me just finish. Lydia, let me finish.
I don't care for that. Milton, get over here.
Where the hell you been?
Nathan, you should really...
Now you got Milton going in there.
Milton, what's up, man?
What's up?
I was looking for you. Where are you?
I was taking a piss in the urinal.
Thanks for the clarification.
You mind?
I'm sorry. Lionel Richie's son, did we need to know you were taking a piss? Here come Lionel Richie's son. Well, my friend, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on, play on. I'm telling you, every time I see Milton, I just go, everybody sing, everybody that, like every time. Every motherfucking time. But okay, let's see what Milton got to say, child.
Me and Lydia have like a quick
No.
chat, to ourselves, and then me and you.
You guys can, but me and Lydia actually have plans in 10 minutes.
Let me finish this talk with him.
Okay, I'll be outside.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Y'all niggas got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes, nigga.
Essentially,
Uche, what is the thing?
let's get
Yeah, what's the point?
forward here a little bit, because you have plans in 10 minutes or whatever the case may be. Whenever we started talking again,
Oh my God, he's so.
getting-
This man is such a bitch. Why you didn't keep that energy when Milton told you got 10 minutes? These niggas be sassy. These niggas are sassy ass niggas. Why you ain't say that shit to Milton's face? When Milton looked at you, he said you got 10 minutes, and you was very quiet. You was on mute. Look around, everybody on you. You was on a mute challenge. Sassy ass, puss ass.
messages from girls that I follow on Instagram saying that you have been watching their stories.
So, what they gotta do with anything?
So they're sending me screenshots of your profile and saying this girl has been watching my stories for weeks. But you're looking at their stories.
I don't know Instagram's algorithm.
Lydia, we said we weren't going to lie, right? You were going through your followers and you were picking out girls to watch their stories.
Why would I even do that?
How are so many people texting me saying that you're...
Okay, Lydia, you lying. Lydia, girl, you lying. La Cienega, come on. Let's be serious. Let's be for real. You lying, okay? Now, if you want me to defend you, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, bitch. I'm trying to have your back during Black Women's, Black Hispanic, Black Azúcar Month, okay? I'm really trying, hermana. I'm trying, hermana, okay? But don't try me. I'm trying. Don't try me, okay? You lying, all right? You lying, okay? Now, here's the thing. Here's where I'm still looking at Uche, and I'm just still saying, what does this have to do with anything? Because here's the thing. These were all things that were happening when? Let's say Lydia was stalking you, right? When was all this happening? This is when y'all was together. This is when y'all was going back and forth with each other. Remember, in the conversation he had with Aaliyah, oh, she would stalk my page, she would stalk these other girls, and I left her alone, but then after a while, I felt bad for her, so, I gave her another chance. Then she started stalking me, she would drive past my house and send me a text that said, I see you, so I left her alone, but then after a while, I would start back talking to her. Then you were going, she was doing all this, and you were still fucking with her. So what is the point that you're trying to make here? Get to the point. How does all this affect this? And some of y'all will say, well, because, that was all happening with them. So what? So what? Here's the thing, right? If I was Uche, and I seriously felt that I was in an experiment with somebody who was stalking me, who had done all these things to me, I would not continue. I would plead with production, hey, y'all gotta get her the fuck out of here. She's a stalker, she's this, she's that. I would show them the receipts. Something tells me you didn't do any of that because of the way you talk about Lydia. When he talks about Lydia, it's very endearing. He talks about her in a very endearing manner. Okay? The only time he doesn't talk about Lydia in an endearing manner is when it doesn't fit the narrative he's trying to paint of her so that he could be with Aaliyah. Okay? Get to the fucking point. Get to the fucking point.
Talking their profiles and they feel uncomfortable.
Do you forget about how
hold
like
on, Lydia, and then you drove by my house one day. You took a picture of my house and you sent it to me.
I don't care.
Really?
I don't care about nothing.
It's fucking comical. He knows what happened really between us. He knows. He knows. But he's not gonna say that. Do you want like me to share what happened? Do you want to tell me about the sexting? He is in love with a girl when he was dating with me. And then had the nerve to judge Aaliyah when she told about her past.
Say what you want about LaGuardia. Say what you want about LaGuardia, but she's saying the thing. She's saying the thing. The thing is this. Because you over here, you want to bring up all this other shit that ain't got nothing to do with why Aaliyah left you. Aaliyah didn't leave you because I was stalking you. Aaliyah didn't leave you because I was stalking other girls on Instagram. Aaliyah left you because you didn't tell her the truth from the jump. I don't give a fuck. It was a production situation, whatever. You didn't tell her the truth and then you judged her. Then you judged her for lying while you were doing the same thing. That's the thing. That is the thing. So for all y'all who are, oh, Lydia this, Lydia that, Lydia can be all the things that you said, but two things can be right at the same time. They're both wrong. Lydia was wrong with however she carried herself in that relationship, but the way she carried herself in that relationship ain't got nothing to do with this though. It don't. It doesn't. It doesn't.
Let me go. I have one last thing to say to you, Lydia.
No.
I have one last thing.
After this,
I have one last thing.
Super disappointed.
I have one last thing.
Super disappointed. I thought you were the great guy.
I showed you.
This shit?
I just showed you.
I ain't gonna deal with this shit.
I just showed you.
I ain't gonna deal with this shit.
You're gonna walk off again.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the last time you will see my fucking face.
You don't know how to have a conversation.
Not you don't know how to have a conversation. You don't know how to have a conversation. The thing is, yeah, he's so calm, but he's so full of shit. No, you don't know how to have a conversation. You don't know how to have a conversation. You want to get all your points across. Mind you, you have a very one-sided structure of your points. And then the minute somebody else is bringing up their side, you keep interrupting them. You're just there to browbeat. You're not there to have a real conversation either. And something tells me that you wouldn't be having this conversation with La Cienega if La Cienega wasn't engaged. Has anybody brought that up? The only reason this is going down right now is because he's mad that she's engaged. To me, both of y'all should have been kicked off. Because both of y'all, this thing between y'all did not end. It did not end before y'all got into the pods. Y'all was still carrying this on. Y'all was still carrying it. I feel like we're going to get to see more receipts. Y'all were still carrying this on. This never ended. Neither one of y'all should have been here. Neither one of y'all should have been here. Period. Period. And so now we're going to see, they showed us some clips in the upcoming episode, basically where we see that Uche is going to use the line that Aaliyah said, which is basically that he believes that that Lydia came on the show because she knew that he was coming. Well, how would she know that? How would she know that? She had access to your emails? Like, nowadays, you're not printing out emails. You're not printing them out in paper form. So you mean to tell me what, she hacked you? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't buy it. I feel like both of them are in on this together. Let me know what you think. I feel like both of them are in on this together. I do. I feel like this is a scheme that Todd set up. Period. Both of them are in on this together. Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into all the tea that Uche has been spilling in his Insta stories. Okay, Uche said, listen, love may be blind, but bitch, my Q&A is very visible, bitch. You don't need glasses to see that shit. It is very apparent. Ain't nothing blind about this tea I'm about to spill, okay? And so let's go ahead and head over to TikTok where all the girlies are spilling the tea that Uche spilled during his Q&A.
Let's get into it. This man comes out of the gate swinging. Somebody asked, why did you tell Aaliyah it was over? Was she not what you expected looks-wise? He answers, the "it's over between us" is a post-production soundbite. At lunch, we both forgave each other, we held hands and shared our first kiss. Then we agreed to date outside of the show.
Aaliyah, girl, I can't. Girl, I can't. Like, to be honest, you, Uche, and Lydia are all in the same box to me. Seriously. Like, that man spoke to you like a dog. Every chance he got. Never took any accountability for anything. And you left. Ou quitte restaurant men wabo. You kissing, you holding hands after the restaurant, and you getting back together one getter. Hey! Mbakapab. Mlave même. Aliyah, mbagan yem kafe pou. Aliyah, mbagan yem kafe pou. There's nothing I can do for you, sister. You are stupid. There's nothing I can do for you. Ou stupid. There's no way. There's no, like, there, girl. Next, let's keep going.
You'll never see this type of contract violation, and I don't even think this is actually a contract violation. We'll get into that a little later, but you will never see any other player on any other type of reality show coming out like this and being like, yeah, no, that was a Frankenbite, what he calls a post-production soundbite. Oh, and what you saw on TV where we broke up, we actually left that lunch as a couple. Then somebody asked him, do you really think...
Here's the thing, right?
I think it's over between us.
We do see where she's looking at him and you hear, I think it's over between us. You don't see his lips moving. You don't see his face. This is something that is done a lot in reality television. I know firsthand. And I remember when I did one season of a reality show and I said, this is not how this happened. There are a lot of things that did happen. And people say, oh no, you're just saying that because things didn't come out. Okay. It happens all the time. It's just you as the viewer, you're not really, if you're not paying close attention, it's going to fly by you and you're just ingesting it without realizing that, wait a minute, I'm hearing the person's voice, but I don't see the person's face, right? You're not really thinking about that, right? And so a lot of times, yeah, things are positioned a certain way. Now, here's the thing with Uche, because the girl on TikTok was like, man, this is a contract violation. This is, oh my God. Two things. Uche's a lawyer. They got the right motherfucking one. Bitch, they got the right motherfucking one. Uche may be diabolical. Uche may be diabolical. Uche may be a wicked Nigerian demon. But that man is a smart-ass lawyer. They don't want to see it with that man. Telling you right now. They don't want to see it with him. So, this man can say whatever the fuck he wants. Period. And he goes on to say in the Q&A too that, oh, somebody asked him, you know, how much more can you share without violating your contract? And he said, well, I can talk about, you know, whatever has already been shown. And to me, it's like, yeah, but you're saying that what's shown is not correct. And you're saying that you guys actually had, you guys ended this scenario in a whole different tone. So again, this man don't give a fuck. This man don't give a fuck. And what do I always tell y'all? What do I always tell y'all? If you go on a reality show, I'm telling you right now, these people are not going to spend more money suing you than they would spend money paying you. Reality television does not pay. It's not a big paycheck. I'm telling you right now. If you're going into reality television thinking that you're going to get a big payday, it's not happening. Not unless you're like a celebrity and you're doing like Celebrity Big Brother. You know what I'm saying? Or Celebrity Chops. Something like that. You know what I mean? Where you're getting endorsements and all that. That's different. But y'all that are everyday people and you're going on these reality shows, baby, they're going to pay y'all $17.25 per hour. Y'all, it's not a big payday. Okay? And so trust and believe. They're not going to be paying more money than they would pay you to be on the show. They're not going to spend more money suing you than what they're paying you to be on the show. That's just not going to happen. Okay? So Uche don't give a fuck. I'm letting you know right now, they're going to think twice about having an attorney on this shit. I'm going to tell you that. After Uche did that, they're going to think twice about having an attorney on this motherfucking show. I'm telling you. Let's continue with the tea from TikTok.
Do you really think Lydia followed you there? And he says 100% confirmed. Definitely going to be seeing some receipts at the reunion because he sounds very confident. Then somebody asks, when will you be able to talk about the show without consequences? He says, I'm allowed to speak on anything that has already been released so far as it's the truth and not a spoiler for unreleased episodes. This right here, you ain't ever gonna see on The Bachelor.
Oh, no.
The Bachelor contract is insane, and I know there are probably a lot of insane things in the Love is Blind contract as well, but one of the things in the Bachelor contract is we're allowed to portray you in a false light. You can't do anything about it. You can't talk about it publicly. You can't sue us if we, tarnish your...
Yeah, if y'all are signing any contracts that tell you that you can't sue, you are out of your fucking mind. You're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your rascal mind during Black Women's Black Hispanic Azúcar Month. Okay? Don't ever do that shit. But I would actually suspect that Bachelor contracts too are more lucrative. I think that the pay is probably better. The look that these people get from The Bachelor is definitely different. These people enter this like ABC universe and they end up on all these other shows once they do The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. And they end up in these contracts with ABC for a long time. So I think those contracts are probably more lucrative. So anyway, y'all, what do y'all think? He said that he brought up Instagram because that was the method. So she didn't find out that you were going to be on the show by checking your email or going through your stuff. So I'm thinking, why would Instagram be the method? I have heard cast members say before that they were DM'd. So maybe he was DM'd by someone. Did she have access to your Instagram? Did she have access to your phone or something? Like, did somebody know that you were going to be on the show and they told her via Instagram? I need more explanations, but I guess he's going to explain more, later on. I look forward to see these receipts. I look forward to seeing these receipts, but here's the thing, y'all. At the end of the day, yeah, Lydia's dead ass wrong. But the reason why I'm not going ham on Lydia the way y'all are is because the only wrong thing she did here in this experiment is she didn't say shit, just like he didn't. And she went and she befriended Aaliyah. Yeah, that was dead ass wrong. But when Aaliyah asked her for the truth, Lydia told the entire truth. She didn't give a half truth the way Uche did. That's why Uche's upset. That's why Uche's like, oh, you fucked up my shit, I'm gonna fuck up yours too. Period. She didn't give a half truth. He did. And so I'm not gonna slam her that hard. I can't slam her as hard as you guys are slamming her. I don't know. I still feel like the bulk of this is the producers telling them not to share this and Uche not telling the entire truth from the time he made Aaliyah his girlfriend. He should have said something. He should have said something. And here's the thing. If the producers told them that they couldn't say anything or they'd be kicked out of the experiment, then why do we have him on camera telling Aaliyah that? That's a question that I have. Somebody has to explain that to me. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. You know, we're gonna have the next 3-4 episodes coming out this weekend. I'm gonna make sure I watch this ASAP and record my video ASAP. I will be home this weekend, child. So y'all ain't gotta bombard me. Y'all ain't gotta harass me, please. I will get you the video on time. I will be editing it on time, okay? Y'all ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be ready to beat my ass. Like, what's going on? It's going to come on time. Okay, chillax. Relax, man. Shit, relax. This is on me. Jessie, did you watch that? Did you watch? Yes, I'm watching, but I have to record, I have to edit. Give me break. Bum shot swing. Oh. All right, y'all. Listen, man, drop a comment, like, share, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, chat, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Just wanted to make sure that I left y'all with this this imagery of a broke man with no plates, no nightstand, no silverware at his place. Can't go 50-50 with no hope.